In today's video, I am going to be breaking down some basketball shooting drills that you can do at home. And right now I'm in my basement. Literally, the ceiling is maybe 5 inches above my head, so there really isn't much that most of us can do when we're stuck at home because of these damn lockdowns. So today, we're going to be breaking down a couple of different workouts and exercises that you can do without a basketball net in a basement that literally has no headroom for somebody who's 6'2". But basically, these are some exercises that you can do to be able to continue your skills and hopefully improve your game while we're all locked inside and can't even really go to school. So let's get down to it. So the type of basketball that I'm actually using right now is not a regular ball. It is a heavy basketball. Now you can do these exercises with a medicine ball. You can do them with a regular basketball. It doesn't necessarily matter, but the heavier the ball, the better the workout it's going to be and stronger you're going to become. But either way, you don't need to have any equipment at all other than a ball, and we should all have basketballs if we're basketball players. This one, however, is 6 pounds, so just so you know. Either way, so the first one that we're going to do, the first exercise, is called an RDL. Basically, it's a Roman deadlift. It's a one-leg deadlift. Basically, you're going to be going down with the ball in 2 hands. You're going to be keeping this one leg straight. You're going to be then balancing down, touching the ball to the ground, and then back up like if you're in a layup, and you're going to go up like if you're about to take that shot. So a little bit quicker will look like this. You're going to go down, touch, and then back up. And then you're going to go down, touch, and then back up. And you can do this 10, 15, 20 times. Some players may only be able to do this once or twice, but try to build yourself up to be able to do this a lot. And then whatever you do with one leg, you also want to do with the other leg as well. Now this is the leg I've had surgery with, so I'm not the greatest with it. However, you can go down, back up for your shot, and then back down. And you can continue this for, again, same thing, 10, 15, 20 times. Do your weak leg first, and then do the same amount with your strong leg. That way, you can build them both together at the same time. For example, I wouldn't go down and do 40 with my left leg when I can only do 4 or 5 with my right. If I can only do 4 or 5 with my right, then I will only do 4 or 5 with my left. Always start with your weak leg first. In fact, this goes for even the basics of exercising. So for example, if you're doing an arm curl, you should really start with your weak hand, because if you can only do 2, 3, 4, or whatever, then you would do the exact same with this arm. By the way, this is 40 pounds. On a side note, when you're doing an arm curl, if you're using dumbbells, start with your arm sideways and then turn and twist up. So you're like this and then back down. That kind of gets that whole bicep. And then you can even build on this. So for example, you can go around your waist, you can then go down into the RDL, and then if you're really good, then what you can do is when you're down in the RDL, you can try and go around your leg and then back up. Again, that's going to take a lot of core strength, a lot of hip strength. That's going to take a ton, but guess what? If you can elevate to that level, your shot when you get back onto the court is going to be at such a high level and such a balanced shot. You're going to see huge, huge improvements. You can even go around your waist, down into an RDL, back up around your waist, and then up into your shot. Around your waist, down into the RDL, back up, around the waist, and then into the shot. Now if you do have a net at home, and maybe you live in a warmer climate, like I don't, it's freezing outside today, but if you have a net outside, you can even take a shot after doing the same exercise. Now, this next exercise is a fantastic core workout, but also fantastic for shooting. So if you're really actually looking to shoot the basketball further, this could actually help you drastically. So again, you're going to be using a basketball. Now, I'm going to say for this one, if you've never done a Russian twist before, then I would definitely start with a regular basketball before you go to a medicine ball or a heavy basketball. However, this is a fantastic core workout just on its own. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with kind of level 1, which is we're going to balance on our butt, get our feet off the ground. We're going to go up just like we're taking a shot. This is going to really help with our balance, and of course if you've got a heavier basketball, then this can really help with your shooting as well. And definitely don't hit the ceiling, and don't cheat by moving back and leaning against the wall. Like, I guess you could just shoot against the wall like this, but you know what? That doesn't do anything for you. We need to work on our core. We need to work on everything else.
I'm sure I understand.
And apparently my watch wants to listen to me, but we're going to go up just like we're taking a shot while balancing on our butt. Now, kind of part 2 to the same exercise is the Russian twist part, which basically means bang, bang, and then up for your shot. Bang, bang, and then up for your shot. Bang, bang, and then up for your shot. Again, fantastic for your core, but this can really elevate your ability to shoot, especially if you're on the move, or if you get hit in the air, or if you're doing a quick turn move, a quick spin move, where you're taking that shot. This can really help balance your shot. Because we have to remember, as basketball players, one of the highest and most used areas of our body when it comes to shooting is not necessarily our legs. A lot of players and coaches and trainers and people in general think that it's all our legs, which is true. We do need to use our legs to get up into the air. However, if you want to stabilize your shot, if you want to have a consistent shot, 100% your core, your hips, that is what's going to really turn your shot from a maybe 30% shot into maybe a 35 or 38% shot. We've seen this with Steph Curry. Steph Curry really works on his core because he needs to be able to shoot in so many different situations. Now, this next workout is going to be basically everything until you take this shot. So for example, we're going to again get this basketball, and what we're going to do, we're going to have different levels of this workout as well, and you can choose which one that you prefer. So to start, we're going to go basically like if we're about to take that shot, we're going to basically spin it to ourselves. If you have an area that you can bounce, and I'm kind of afraid to bounce it on where I'm at right now, but I'm going to get it, and then when you get it, bring it into your triple threat, go down into a squat, keep your back straight, and then rise up for your shot. Then you go back down. Spin it to yourself, squat, up, down. You can do 10 squats if you want. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Or you can just spin it to yourself, down, up. Spin it to yourself, down, up. And that can help really strengthen your hips. Obviously, this is basically squats anyways, but I'm going to get rid of this rubber mat that I've got. And what we're going to do is we can even have it so that our left leg, for example, is in front. Spin it to ourselves, step in, and then up for your shot. Spin it to yourself, step in, up for your shot. Spin it to yourself, up for your shot. Obviously, there's a ceiling up there. I can't take a shot. If you have no ceiling, go for your shot. If you have a net, go for the shot. And it's just basically step in, shot. You can even do this with your left hand as well. Remember, whatever you do with your right side, you want to do with your left anyways. You don't want to have like a Popeye shoulder on this side and nothing on this side. People would laugh at you. But either way, this is a fantastic exercise that you can do. Now, this next exercise will be with a Bosu ball, but this is just basically an extension of those squats that we just talked about. So now I'm getting even closer to the ceiling. I've literally got maybe an inch. But what we can do here is, again, be on something that's not balanced. So you can get like a can of soup and like a 2x4, and you can kind of balance there. Or you can use a Bosu ball if you have one of these. They're like $300, so probably not the most ideal. But again, same thing, down into a squat, up for your shot, down into a squat, up in for your shot. And of course, while balancing, on a Bosu ball, or something that's not balanced. And when it comes to, of course, what the feet would look like on this, you would go down into your squat and then back up, and then down into your squat and then back up. Great for balance. Another one that's really great is you can go down into a lunge, and then you can step up like if you're about to take a shot. Regular lunge, up. Regular lunge, up. Regular lunge, up. Whatever you do with one side, you can do with the other. Step in, up. Step in, up. Whatever it may be, you might want to go left hand, up, whatever it may be. Remember, whatever you do with your left side, you also want to do with your right anyways. And for this fifth exercise, we're down on the ground. If you have dumbbells or something that will test your, your strength, whether it be a dumbbell or maybe just a really super heavy can of soup, whatever, what you can do is what I call a dumbbell chest tricep. There's like trillions of different names for every single exercise. This is just what I call it. Anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to get these, my watch keeps on trying to talk to me. What we're going to do is, instead of it being a regular dumbbell press, instead of going like this with our arms out, while that can help your strength a lot in basketball, we really want to work on our triceps more. So we're going to bring our elbows closer to our body, and we're going to be essentially just pushing up like this. That way, we're going to be working more on our triceps, which will help more when it comes to our actually shooting the ball. And this is extremely hard when they're 40 pounds and me trying to talk at the same time. So there are some workouts that you can do to be able to really help your shot while we are all locked in to our houses. I truly hope that these do help. I'm going to leave, if I remember, a link to a download that you can download a workout with these same essential workouts together, kind of in a plan for you, so that you can do this and be able to improve your game. This is a very tough time for everybody. I understand. So if you want to reach out, my Instagram is alsbball on Instagram, and you can ask me anything that you want, or if you want to rant about whatever governments do, let me know too. Anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys again next time.